Good morning. When you think about wellness, what do you consider? I made this YouTube channel in December, and when I had put together this YouTube channel, I had the idea that the more I congregated around amongst people that looked like me, that wanted necessarily, more information on, resourceful gym programs for maybe their children, outside activities, um, recreational access. And I originally had this conversation on Clubhouse with a woman that was from Michigan, and she was the oversized lady, and she was telling me how she felt. Well, she was talking to the group, and she was explaining how, she had an event to go to, and she wanted to drop a couple of dress sizes, and she heard about a new gym that was opening in her neighborhood. As the conversation proceeded, she had, was a little discouraged, and she said when she would drive by, she would notice that the people, again, a brand new fitness facility in her community, but every time she drove by, she would only see white women going in there. So one day she had went in there, and all white staff, all white occupants, let's say. She got in there. She said she lasted about 15 minutes. By the time she went on to the second, you know, um, the second, fitness staircase or whatever, she said that, everybody around her was just, all eyes on her. And that, she never went back after that. I then jumped in, and, just after listening to that, it just made me feel like I've heard this before, or I've seen it before. And not only have I seen it, but I've experienced it. I've been to the gym plenty of times, and it might just be my first time, but I go in there, and I have goals. I set goals for myself. This is what I want to work on. I go in there, and as soon as I get on a Treadmaster or one of these, exercising equipments, it's all eyes on me. That right there is a clear indication of black spaces that are not available for us. Not being able to have access to black spaces, not having spaces specifically for people of color, or where we feel comfortable enough to get dietary support, get, mental support, physical support, spiritual support. There's 7 different dimensions of wellness. That's a lot. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, occupationally. Occupational wellness is a big thing that we tend to overlook, or we tend to not have people that are certified. And when I say certified, I like to throw the quotations on there, because what does it look like to be certified in wellness if you don't know anything about it? How can somebody be educated in something that other people have never heard of before? That's what I want this channel to be about. Last week was Men's Health Week. I talked to a lot of men that never heard of that, never heard of Men's Week, Men's Health Week, and that was a national week that was created back in the 90s. You would think that men of color would know something about Men's Health Week, or be able to take some time off from work for a week that's dedicated to them. But see, there's a lot of things that we don't have access to. And I wanna definitely change that. I wanna inspire somebody. I wanna educate somebody. I wanna spread awareness to these obstacles that we're dealing with, because even though we don't know about them, doesn't mean that they're not there, and it doesn't mean that there isn't a solution following necessarily. So I want you guys to like, I want you to subscribe, comment, tell me what you think. Feel free